Summer is over. Summer is over. My summer is over, and I'm never going back. Hello, can you see me? It's a bit dark in here, but never mind, I'll do my best. It's light out there, but the computer's here, and I don't know whether the light there is affecting this. But anyway, I've been asked by Hammer's Chat, subscribe, sign your life away. They got patronage. I don't know if you patronise them or whatever it is, but you pay money and you get loads of stuff. I'm not sure whether you have to pay for this. I think this is free. It's probably cheaper than free, is it honest? Anyway, West Ham Women, the awards. Now, this is going to be a short video, although I've used up half of my allotted time already just talking rubbish. It's going to be a short video on my reaction, or Hammer's Chat's reaction, to the awards that were handed out by, some were voted by the fans, some were voted by the players, some were earned. And so it's my reaction to it. I did a little video with We Are the Girls in Clattenburg, which I'm not sure I like being on a show called We Are the... when there's two blokes on a show called We Are the Girls in Clattenburg. But anyway, it's a bit strange. We are the people that talk about the girls in Clattenburg. And my phone's buzzing now, I was going to do that. Anyway, so I did it's like my awards, but I'm not sure... I'm not sure what I said actually. I probably said Kenza Darley win them all. Anyway, but I'm just going to go through and my opinion, for what it's worth, on what happened in the awards. Yeah, it was nice. Everyone voted. No one. We don't know how many people voted, but anyway, let's go through the player of the season, which was Kate Longhurst. Well, we got no say in that matter. So Kate Longhurst, she got voted by the players. We don't know whether it's a majority. We don't know whether it was unanimous. She might have scraped him. Kenza Darley might have been just... Kenza Darley... I'll start again in a minute. Kenza Darley might have been... Kenza Darley might have been what? I've lost my train of thought. Kenza Darley might have only lost by one vote. We don't know. I think that would have been nice, really. Or was it a secret vote? I'm not sure. Anyway. Kate Longhurst won it. Well done, Kate. Fully deserved. West Ham through and through. Had a good season. For what there was of it, had a good 3/4 of a season, but then so did everybody else. Well, everyone else played a 3/4 of a season. Part of the ones who were injured, obviously. Where was I? So Kate Longhurst, yeah. So my opinion on that, I would have given it to Julia Simic. Oh no! I can't give it to her because I'm not a player. Anyway, Kate Longhurst. I'm getting confused. Right. Fans' player of the season was Kate Longhurst. It's getting a bit boring now, and she's winning everything. So I would have gone for, not Kenza Darley, everyone would have thought Kenza Darley, but I would have gone for Julia Simic purely because it's like a fairy story, wasn't it? She's such a nice person. She's always there supporting and talking to the fans, talking to me, which goes a long way, not sway me vote or whatever. But and then she come back a brilliant player, and she had some terrific performances. Although the most she played in one match was 70 minutes, but as the season was progressing, she was getting better and better. By the end of the season, I reckon she might have played 75. But just for the pure romance of football, not like the sort of romance, for pure romance of football, I'd give it to Julia Simic. Right, what else is there? Right, the top goal scorer. Well, I would have voted for Kenza Darley even if she had only one goal, but she actually won it on her own. She won it on her own by scoring 7 goals. I think she, although she scored 7 goals, I will remember her, or I remember, not the goals, obviously she's there's one special goal that I'm going to talk about in a minute, but I'll remember the goal she didn't score. And it could have changed the whole season. It wasn't her fault. She had a fantastic shot, and it was a fantastic save in the first game of the season. And the last minute, short free kick for, I think, a goalie, I don't know, she took about 18 steps or something. I said it was an indirect free kick. So it was knocked to Kenza Darley. Terrific shot, and the goalie, by the time the ball got to Kenza, the goalie was about 6 inches away from her, but she got hand to it, and it went out, and it hit the bar, I think. Still hit the bar, so, but I remember that, but it didn't count. So she would have got 8. I think it would have affected the rest of our season. I think we would have gone on and been near the top for 3/4 of it. Right, what other votes? Academy Player of the Season. Now, I think this was a bit of a wrong one. No, I don't mean that Victoria Kiss Kiss is a bit of a wrong one. I don't mean that at all. I mean the award. Because if it's the Academy Player, how many of us have seen any Academy players other than Victoria Kiss Kiss? So she's going to win it, isn't she? But I am going to go with someone else, because I've seen the Academy team play by pure luck. I didn't know it was the Academy team, so I've gone to Harlow and they had a friendly against Harlow, and I saw the Academy. Actually, Victoria Kiss Kiss didn't play that day. I don't know what happened now. But her, I think she's also a Polish internationals, and she's got the same name, Victoria Frank. Okay, and Victoria Frank is like Messi. She's fantastic. She dribbles around everyone. Fantastic player, and a really good player to watch. So that's my vote for Academy Player of the Season, Victoria Frank. Sorry, Kiss Kiss, but you know, I'd have better. Everybody else had one to choose from. Well, I wasn't sure whether Jacinta fitted in that because she's only a year or two older than the Academy players. I mean, she's still young. I think a lot of things are going to come from Jacinta and all that. What were the other awards? Oh, best goal. Well, although Kensdale won it, I think the best goal was. I'm not sure really. I keep changing my mind, but I'm going for Martha Thomas.
Oh, sorry. Can I do that again?
Yeah.
Just from Avit from Amherst Chat, just to say we thought you were really good. Well, I thought you was really good. You made a big difference when you came on. Why didn't you start?
Against Liverpool with the old Cruyff turn and then put it right in the corner. It was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. A fantastic bit of skill that I've never seen before in women's football. It's probably happened before. I haven't seen every match, but I've never seen it before. And it was fantastic turn, shot, celebration. She went over to the stand and said, yeah, like all that. Everything about it was fantastic. I mean, she got good. I mean, she was a bit unlucky with injury. She could have even been player of the season. And if she had not been injured, she could have been top goal scorer. So, and she didn't win any awards. So for that reason, I'm going to say the best goal of the season from our player was Martha Thomas's Cruyff turn against Liverpool. Her second goal actually, because first one I've got a picture of it. And she goes like that, like a matador. I go, go on, get in the back of the net, like that. I'll show you. I'll put it there or something in the corner. But she did like a matador. Hey. Yeah, that was good. But this was only going to be a 10-minute video. I'll probably, what's that say? 8 minutes. Oh, I'm in time. Have I missed anything? Goal. Hang on, I had a phone here. I've got all the, right, so best match. Right, everyone's going best match, Man United. I thought about this. When I did the We Are the Girls at Cloughton Blue, I'm a boy. Although I'm a boy, man, I'm a man. What was I saying? I'm a man. Yeah, why did I say that? Anyway, best game. Right. So, dog's yeah, I'm sorry about it. It's growling away there. Or dreaming. Could be dreaming. Got to sleep. The best game, yeah. So, I was at the everyone's voted Man United best game because we won 3-2 and it was fantastic and like that. And I was thinking, does that make it a good game just because we won? Because the overall game, if you was watching it, up until the 80th minute, it wasn't that good. And it was only the 2 free kicks. All of a sudden, it's the best game of the season. So is the best game the best result or the best feeling at the end, or not? As a purist would say, we had a lot of passing moves and some good shots on goals, and because it was really cold. I know that the weather's got anything to do, but it was really cold, and we went behind to Man United. Though we equalised straight away by Laura Fetterline, thank you very much. By the way, I'm not going to put all those bits and pieces in on this one because I've got not a lot of time. Yeah, so Laura Fetterline, she got the equaliser, and then it was like stalemate, and it was freezing, and nothing much was happening. And Man United were probably edging it, and then they took the lead. I'm not going to pretend I know any of their players' names, but they took the lead, and I'm thinking, I might as well go home in a minute. And then, so at 80 minutes, what's happening? So up until 80 minutes, it weren't the best match of the season. The last 10 minutes, all of a sudden it's the best match of the season. And I'm thinking, but am I wrong? Am I wrong? Because if you think about it, last season's, we go on about a bit, last season's semi-final against Reading were the better team. And in the first half, no one had a shot. The second half, they must have had a shot, because I think I was winning at half time. Second half, we got a goal back. It was, it's a scuff. Let's face it, it was a fantastic goal, but it was a scuff. And then penalty shootout, and right up to the penalty shootout, we go like that. We win the penalty shootout. I was saying it's the best day ever. It's the best game, but is it the best game because it's the feeling you get at the end of it? Does that make it the best game? The feeling at the end of it? I don't know. But my best game was Brighton away. We bossed them. We bossed them and pushed them, and they were really physical. Martha Thomas was getting kicked up in the air all over the place, but we bossed them 1-3-1. I was disappointed. That's what I like to see. Disappointed that we conceded a goal about 2 minutes to go to spoil the clean sheet and everything. But it was a comprehensive display, and you don't often get that for whatever reason. But it was a comprehensive victory. But does that make it the best game? Does the best game make it that you've come from beyond the dead or something? All right. What else? What other? So the best game, Brighton, not Man United. Best result, Man United. Not because it's Man United, because so does that make the Reading game? We was 2-0 up and lost 3-2 the worst game? No, it's quite a good game of football. I mean, for the neutral. So we should have a best game for the neutral. That'll sort it all out. Anyway, I've talked myself round in a circle there. I should have had my notes prepared. So I know Kenza Darley won 3. So she won the best goal, which I've refuted. Sorry, Kenza. No, not personal or nothing, but I think Martha should get some sort of prize. She won. What else did she win? She must have won something else. Best goal, most goals, right? Well, you've won the ones you've earned that. Best goal, and something else. I'm going to have to look it up. Hang on. Talk amongst yourselves. Hang on. Twitter. It's not even on there now. I think it's on the screen. Damn it. Anyway, so it's the awards. She won something else. Best dressed. Who else won one? I don't think anyone else won one. Best signing. That was your best signing. Right. Kenza Darley, for me, is a complete footballer. You thought I was going to say something else then, didn't you? She's the complete footballer. She's got everything, and she's always thinking one step ahead, which is something very rare in a footballer. My favourite player, Kenza Darley. The ball and think, what am I going to do with it? But Kenza Darley knows what she's going to do with the ball before she gets it, if she gets it. I mean, sometimes she thinks she knows what she can do with the ball, and then the ball don't get to her, and then she's wasted the fault or something. Anyway, so best signing by a country mile, whatever that is a mile different in a country. If you're in the town, and then you think, walk a mile. If the country's only a mile away, and then you walk a mile into the country, and it takes ages to get back. I don't know. Is country mile longer than a mile or shorter than a mile? But she was the best by a country mile, and that's it. I think that's all the awards. So I think if I've missed anything, I can't be bothered to look as it happens, because something else has happened. I got asked to do this video, and the day that I got asked to do it, we lost 25% of the squad. Now, we're used to losing players now. We know it's going to happen. You know, we all got our favourites, and we all hope that, you know, our favourites don't go and all that. But we know people are going to go. They move on. They have 2-year contracts. Blah blah blah. I think Kate's had already signed last year for this next season, so that's right. So we know we've got Kate Longhurst, who's the best player, so my favourite player or whatever, and so at least we've got no one else I know. No one else is. I don't know. I don't know. Alicia signed for another year last year, so maybe her contract's up. We don't know how many years. I hope Kenza Darley's signed for about 14 years. That you know. We don't want to lose Kenza Darley. He's a fantastic player, but we know the players. They come and go. All teams. They go. Oh, thanks for having us and all that. And I've really enjoyed my experience. And now I'm going to go on my new adventure. But you know, did they jump? Were they pushed? We don't know. Anyway, we lost 7 players because Katerina bounced back. She'd already retired. All right. Why is it players come to us and then retire? Is it the training too much for them or what? I don't know. Anyway, it's 3 players retire in 2 years. That's not a very good average, is it? Anyway, so let's go through the people we've lost. We've lost Anna Morehouse. I don't understand that one. She's a good goalkeeper. When I say he met Beard, but he knows what he's done. They got fantastic scouting. Whoever's doing the scouting is fantastic. The players that they brought in, like last season, fantastic. Where was I? Oh yeah. So who's gone? Let's go. So Olivia Smith. I didn't get to see her really. I think I took one photo of her warming up at the beginning of a match, but I didn't get to see her play. She was a backup defender. As soon as we've lost Katerina bounce back, I would have thought maybe she's staying, but maybe I think Laura Fetterline, I think she can play fullback, so maybe I don't know if she's going to go over there. I don't know what they're thinking. When I say they, I mean the coaching staff. Right, so Olivia Smith. So we didn't see her. I'm going to probably pronounce this wrong. Marisha Littlejohn. Right, shame to see her go actually, because we didn't really see a lot of her. She came on as a sub, I think, and she looked really good. I mean, she's an Irish international, and she looked really good. I mean, noticeably her shorts were about 15 sizes too small. I don't know what that's all about. I mean, she's using some sort of hot wash when she washes them, and they keep shrinking. I don't know, but she looked like a real potent force going forward. But I don't know. I don't know where she lives. She might live in Ireland, and the travelling mightn't do much. Who else has gone? So it's a little John. I know that there was 3 players. Oh yeah, I remember. Fianne Sampson. Now, Fianne was a strange one because she's been with West Ham for 3 years now. She was out on loan for 1. The first season, she played in the pre-season friendlies, and she got in the team. She's a really good, steady player. I mean, I've seen her. She came from Arsenal, I think. She had a lot of injury, but she started, and she actually joined us before we turned pro. So she was she got at the end of the season, that we were in the Premier League South, which is the third tier, something not very good tier to be in. It's all right, but I mean, when you see the WSL, the standard of football is incredibly different, you know. But everyone's got to start somewhere anyway. But so Vianne's joined us, maybe with a view that we was going to go up anyway because of this, you know, giving them money. But the strange for me was Fianne Sampson was that the cup final, I forget what it was now. It was some paint cup final or Brazier or something like that, or holiday. I don't know. It was like the FA Trophy or something like that, and we played Charlton, and she was named as a substitute. She'd never played for West Ham before. She was named as a substitute. It never came on. and won a medal. And yet there was other players that had been with West Ham for 2 or 3 years. That's it, Mum telling me my dinner's ready. No, not really. No, she's already made me dinner. No, I'm joking. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so she actually got a medal for West Ham without actually kicking a ball in anger ever for West Ham. It's incredible. And there was other players, I'm not going to mention names, Danny Chong, who didn't get a chance. Who didn't play. And well, I think she got a medal actually. She didn't come on either. But there was other players that. Anyway, what am I doing? Right, I'm not sure what's happening now. I think it's when you talk too much. Anyway, 20 minutes now. 20 minutes. A lot of editing going on now. A lot of editing. So those 3 players have left. Right. So that's that. Right. Another 3 players have gone. Which was like, well, I say more first teamers. Esme de Graaf, who I really like as a player. I've had a chat with her and she's a really nice player. She's very skillful, great. She can play on the wing, play forward.
When you kicked the ball for the first time, or you made a tackle for the first time after your injury, you're a bit shocked. But then after you can kick,
It's a bit like a psychological injury, isn't it?
It's quite mental as well.
Yeah.
Because you're training every day hard in the gym to be back on the pitch soon.
Yeah.
You're alone,
Again, probably had a year out with injury, so you don't get the momentum, do you? And although she came back okay, and it's what the manager sees, or perhaps she wants to play somewhere else. So we don't know, do we? We don't know. We might have been begging her to stay. We don't know. No one says the reason. It's just that thank you and goodbye. So yeah, so Esme, I really liked her, and she was one of the players. There's not many of them that emails me and says, got any photographs? And I say, if you want some fuzzy ones, you're more than welcome. But other than that, I'll see other bloke, Arthur. No, I sort them out. So Esme's gone. Tessel Midag, I think that's how you say it. I've had a chat with her. I felt sorry for Tessel because she signed. I think she signed for West Ham, and then she had an ACL, and then she had the whole year off. I had a chat with her last season. I think the last game of the season, and she's talking about the Bobby Moore shirt, and she's asking my opinion on whether she should accept the Bobby Moore, the number 6. Right, it wasn't his actual shirt, obviously, being too big. But Bobby at number 6, and it would have had it didn't have names on then, did it? So she would have had a shirt with number 6 on, no name on it. It'd been too big, so it's pointless, wouldn't it? And it was a different design. So she didn't want a Bobby Moore shirt. I know she didn't. No, she was, because she didn't know the history of it. She was, and I said, look, I don't think there's a problem with it, but you'll always get find something to moan about. And fair play to her, she didn't wear it. She didn't, and she wore number 20 something, 25 was it, 16? I think it's something like that. I could look it up, but it'd be boring if you're sitting there waiting for me to look up what number she wore. It's irrelevant now, 'cause she's not going to wear it anymore, is it? Right, so those two of us, and Anna Morehouse. Did I really mention it? I've got a feeling, because I might have to cut this bit out, but Anna Morehouse, I can't understand, because she's a good keeper. I feel like I have said this already. She's a good keeper. In my personal opinion, is as good as Courtney. They seem to share gloves, not like literally, no. They had their own gloves, but they seem to take turns or whatever in goal. They both had their good matches, and the thing is with a goalie, I mean, you can't blame goals on goalies all the time, because defence should be kicking out the other end of the pitch. So it's a bit of a strange one, but again, she's been here 2 years. Maybe she wants to go somewhere where she's fully number 1. Or I always thought, I'll tell you what, I wish this had happened, right? I always thought she could play outfield as well, because she was really good on the ball. I mean, I remember, I think against Tottenham, when she booted the ball up with Martha Thomas. Did I say Martha? Martha Thomas. And then it was Route 1 football night, but she got a hell of a kick on her. I can imagine her playing centre half. if we need a centre half. But it's not my decision at all, is it? Who cares what I think? Anyway, so that's it. So we've lost 7 players. We're not lost 7 players. We know where they are, but they've gone now. So they never came back. They ain't gone because they've all gone anyway, but they never came back. And so it's sad. We always, last season we lost some popular names. It's sad, but we know and trust. This is what I think anyway. I know and trust the coaching and the scouting, and I'm sure there's going to be some real surprises in the coming weeks, and they'll tell us. I bet they already know who they got. I bet they already know, but they'll tell us one at a time. Oh, got another player today. We're all sitting there going, oh, go on, tell us, go and tell us. And then next week they'll tell us another one. But perhaps that's the way to do it. They'll tell you all at once, and it's like getting all your Christmas presents the day before Christmas, isn't it? Well, it's not actually, is it? It's nothing like that. Anyway, that's all the news. Hopefully I'll be back taking photos next season. Who knows? I might have come to the end of my 2-year contract, and I might be taking photos for FC whatever. Anyway, over and out. And if you're furloughed, oh yeah, coronavirus, I never mentioned it.